the 27th of September 2025. The Caribbean rests in silence before the storm awakens. The MV Seaborn Spirit glides eastward 440 feet of floating peace. Onboard laughter echoes through Golden Hall's music and champagne flow. Captain Thomas Reed stands watch, a man of 28 years at sea. Far beyond the horizon, black dots move fast across the waves. First officer frowns, too fast for fishermen, too steady for wind. Below deck, the music drowns the danger, the calm before the scream. On radar, 5 targets merge faster, closer, deliberate. The captain calls the Coast Guard, but only static answers back. A crescent of clouds spins, the storm grows teeth. Captain Reed whispers, "All crew to alert level 2. The calm ends now. Passengers keep dancing, unaware the storm now has eyes. Beneath the waves, engines roar, 5 shadows race toward their prey. Each boat carries 25 armed men, faces, masked hearts set on gold. The Seaborn Spirit sails on, unaware that death has set sail too. The radar pulses again, 5 blips closer, faster, deliberate. They're not fishing boats, they're hunting packs. Captain Reed's blood runs cold. He knows what's coming. He grabs the radio. "This is Seaborn Spirit distress call." No answer. The storm jams every frequency. Wind speed 90 miles per hour. The Caribbean has turned violent. Radar proximity alarm screams the predators are here. Below deck, families still believe it's thunder. 5 pirate boats cut through the rain, engines howling. The pirate leader Rafael El Tiburon Serrano leads the pack. They load RPGs and rifles. American luxury now becomes their prize. Captain Reed locks the bridge. Orders crew to secure every door. Through thunder and rain, the hunt is over. The attack begins. 9:04 p.m. lightning splits the sky. The pirates open fire. Bullets spark off the hull. The cruise ship becomes a battlefield. RPG-7 fired from 50 meters. Impact on starboard railing. Glass rains like ice. 2 crewmen fall to the deck. Passengers scream, panic floods the ballroom. Pirates latch hooks onto the hull, climbing through the storm. 20 men storm the promenade deck, AKs blazing. A pirate shouts, "Manos arriba, hands up now." Chaos reigns. Then a roar from the clouds. MH-60, Jayhawk U.S. Coast Guard inbound through the storm. From above 8, Navy SEALs descend into the fire. They hit the deck, running precision fire answers chaos. The tide turns, the hunters are now the hunted. From the dark horizon, 3 U.S. ships break formation, Delta Squadron strikes. Their mission, defend the Seaborn Spirit at all costs. The USS Ardent opens fire, M2 Brownings, thunder through the storm. Tracer rounds slice the night, 4,000 bullets in 3 minutes. 1 pirate boat bursts into flame, the ocean turns orange. A second vessel capsizes, swallowed by the waves. The third erupts, ammunition detonates in the dark. 3 boats burn. 2 more raise white flags. A sniper aboard the Sentinel takes aim, 1 shot, 1 scream. The ocean glows red with tracer fire and victory. On deck, SEALs secure the last of the invaders. Thunder fades. Gunfire ceases. The battle is over. 3 ships burn on the horizon. America holds the line. The ocean sleeps, but the war has just begun. The night is quiet again. Only smoke and salt linger. The Seaborn Spirit drifts wounded but alive. Captain Reed stands motionless. The sea has changed forever. Below deck, medics treat the wounded. Silence replaces screams. 9 injured, none dead. A miracle on the water. Outside, Coast Guard teams comb the wreckage. 31 pirates captured alive, 10 found dead. The sea carries the rest, 23 lost to the storm. The Coast Guard sends its final message, area secured. Fire flickers across the water, 1200 rounds fired but no souls lost. Captain Reed breathes for the first time in hours. The battle is done, but the questions are just beginning. At dawn, the search begins. The sea hides its secrets well. Investigators collect twisted metal fragments of pirate boats and dreams. Among the wreckage, rifles marked Caracas, Maracaibo. Encrypted phones are found, messages worth millions. $12 million wired from Trinidad's offshore accounts. This was no raid, it was a funded operation. Washington responds, Operation Blue Trident is born. U.S. Southern Command deploys drones across the Caribbean. Thermal images expose a hidden jungle base in Venezuela. Inside, 15 tons of weapons and fuel stockpiled. Rafael Serrano, the Pirate King, has vanished. New orders hunt down every trace of the Black Reef. The war at sea isn't over, it has only changed its name. Dawn breaks over the Caribbean, the sea calm but scarred. The Seaborn Spirit drifts homeward, escorted by steel and courage. Debris stretches for miles, oil drums, vests, and silent guns. The numbers tell the truth. 10 dead, 31 captured, 40 weapons seized. Intelligence reveals a network spanning continents from South America to West Africa. This was no crime of greed, it was a shadow war over the world's trade routes. Captain Reed writes his report one line that history will remember. He writes, "The sea is not what it used to be." Washington orders permanent patrols, 10 ships to guard the Caribbean corridor. For weeks, divers recover wrecks and unmarked rifles, ghosts of a new ocean war. Yet despite the terror, courage endured. They faced fire and fear and brought everyone home. Because when Americans are threatened, even the ocean will rise to defend them. Hours after the battle, the Seaborn Spirit docks in Nassau, its hull scarred by war. Passengers step ashore, some silent, some in tears. They whisper prayers of gratitude, not victory. The victory is undeniable, 315 lives saved, a ship reclaimed. But beneath triumph lies a darker truth. The oceans are no longer safe. Smuggling rings and armed groups stretch from Caracas to Dakar. The attack was not an end, it was a beginning. Washington expands, patrols the Caribbean, now under watch. Captain Reed's final words echo beyond the Caribbean. The message is clear. Peace on the ocean is no longer guaranteed. For every calm, there's a storm waiting beyond every horizon. And so the sea waits for the next challenge, the next war, the next dawn. This is the story of the Seaborn Spirit, a night when the ocean fought back.